Please welcome David Osman.
Good morning. Postal poetry around the world in 8 minutes, starting here and now. I'm going to read from a selection of poems which have been sent to us. They're all on postcards, so they're all short. Typically they're haikus, and they have the format of 3 lines, 5 syllables, 7 syllables, 5 syllables, but there's no strict rules. The one I have here is a good example on my t-shirt. Haikus are easy, but sometimes they don't make sense. Refrigerator. The next card that I have is one that has a poem I wrote in order to advertise this event. It was sent out. We have about 50 or so members of the Postal Poetry Society, but I produced 100 of these. There's a few spare ones outside. Charity begins a home, escaped from danger, to build a new life with help from Maggie and friends. No, I've got it wrong. Try again. Escape from danger, to build a new life with help from Maggie et al., because it's more than just Maggie's friends. And I wrote another poem in response to the generosity of everybody supporting this charity. Raising our targets, raising children in safety, raising our spirits. And now we move on to just poems written by people from around, and this is just one that is again by me, but I thought it was a good start. It has on it the giant scallop, which is on the beach at Aldborough. The poem's entitled Multicultured. Britain at its best, a sunny bank holiday, time to rest and play. The next one comes from Paris, sent by our younger daughter Nikki, who's here today. It has a picture of Rodin's The Thinker. Rodin's Le Penseur, bent forward, clenched, deep in thought, devising haikus. The next poem comes from southern Spain. It's written by a former colleague who now lives in Brighton. Seville, the city of oranges, so appealing. Appealing spelled A-P-P-E-E. The next one is from Italy. It's got a picture of the Duomo in Milan. It's by an old school friend, Maggie, known to you also as the organiser of this event. And take this opportunity to thank all the people organising this event. It's entitled Italy. Sun, art, food, shoes, cars, wine, charm, la dolce vita. Why live in Southgate? And sometimes in the society, one poem begets another. And as a way of a kind of rebuttal, this is a poem that I wrote in response to that in connection with today. It's entitled Enfield. Why live in Enfield? Because of the poetry and people like you. The next one is from Gozo, and it's maybe the future of postcards, because it's mypostcard.com. It has a picture of Nessa, Steve, Jan and Dave. The poem reads, "We can't change the wind, but we can adjust the sails to reach Blue Haven." The next one is by Teresa and Andrew. It comes from Turkey. Teresa is here now, but she's also been manning the bookstall outside where all the money goes to the charity. Istanbul, where East meets West. Constantinople, ancient city and modern. The next one comes from India. It's written by Helen's American cousin, who is an author of books for teenagers. Luxury hotels, street children without toilets, India today. The next one is from Bali. It's by Dave and Angie. Bali High Calling. Clouds shrouding green volcanoes. No eruption yet. The next one is from Tasmania, and it has a picture of a fierce-looking Tasmanian devil. It's from Jerry and Kay. The poem is written upside down. The title is Tassie. I like it here in Tasmania. It brings out the devil in me. The next one is from Argentina, and it's from our elder daughter Carly and her husband John. They've been fortunate to do a lot of travelling, and they send us a lot of postcards with a lot of haikus. This one has the River Plate football stadium, and it's where the River Plate and the Boca Juniors have really fanatical matches, and this captures it, I think. Beating of the drums. Passion surges through the crowd, more than just a game. The next one is from Granada, and it's by Graham and Christine. Granada, Spice Isle. Cinnamon, nutmeg, ginger, perfume fills the air. Now, all of these poems are up on our website, postalpoetry.com, and the next one that I have is from the Canary Islands, from Lanzarote, from Fiona and Richard. Souls soar in warm winds. Sun, sea, and sand make their mark. Minds relax. Time drifts by. The next one is, and one of the things about the Postal Poetry Society is you never know which poem's going to come next and where it's going to come from. This one's from the Alps. And it was New Year's Eve 2012. I'm not sure exactly who wrote it, but I suspect it was Ruth. Yes, it's snowing here. Some days cloudy, some days clear. See you in the new year. And it's from Ruth, Dave and Co on their skiing holiday. How much time? Good, perfect. Next one is Journey's End. It's by Francis and Mary. Fiery sunset, sky over Hope Bay, wrecks beneath. Sailors, rest in peace. Next one is by Helen, who's been manning the Tombola stall. Yes, Condon is great. London is home to many, including poets. The next one is by Helen, who is my wife, and this is on a David Hockney card. It doesn't just have to be travel poetry by any means. Hockney Mania, Big Picture, Oil and iPad, Pure Art Therapy. My final one takes me back to where we are and why we're here today. Charity begins a home, escape from danger to build a new life, with help from Maggie et al. Raising our targets, raising children in safety, raising our spirits. Thank you.